You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, I thought I would do well, I don't want to call it a different kind of video, but I wanted to fully show you some of the responses to the WNBA CBA saga and show you at this point the Players Union absolutely has a PR nightmare on its hands. And why am I saying that? Because the fans are out on supporting the players. They are out. You've got a fraction of fandoms out there that this has become some kind of a social statement or social movement. And it's kind of like the fans they interviewed as the league was blowing up, and they said, yeah, the old fans said, yeah, we miss going to the stadiums and then being able to go hang out with the players at the bar after the game, but we can't do that anymore. And by the way, it was all of a certain preference, all right? And I'm talking about player preference personally. And that league is gone. Now, you may be like, Rhodes, you seem to be so team owners. Yeah. Players Union, damn you for that. Damn you for that, because I literally can't stand the NFL, Roger Goodell, Adam Silver, NBA, Kathy Engelbert, WNBA. Yeah, they all got major problems. And generally speaking, I crap on all of them all the time, except on this one issue because the owners are right. The owners are right in this. And I heard my boy Ben Daniel just say team owner. Team owner. It is what it is. I'm not going to get up here. I'm not going to shield for these players when I know monetarily, and you know what this league hasn't brought in monetarily, and when you know the league is financially exploded because of one player, all right, and you have no idea if it's sustainable past 2 years, which is all you've had, this little bubble. And the owners have said, we are done. They drew a line in the sand. We're not losing money anymore. And to the credit of most, I'll give credit to most fans. Most fans understand the financials that they're reading, the financials that they're seeing in front of them, and they are overwhelmingly backing the owners at this point. Annie Constable put this post up to her article, which I did a video on yesterday. And I wanted to look at some of the responses, because I got to tell you, fans are either on the player's side or they're fed up with all this or all the above. I got to tell you, come on. It should be 15% net revenue. I thought that's the highest the owners were offering. The league has never made any money. The players should sign now. They got some housing back. They are looking very greedy. That is the takeaway. That is the takeaway. The players need to understand they are employees of a league that never made any money. They do not have the upper hand here. I mean, seriously. The league is close to exhausting my interest, and I love basketball. I'm sick of the WNBA. Give the players your best and final offer, and let's end this show already. People are just either, done or whatever. Yep, take it or effing leave it. The owners are never going to bow down to these delusional players. I mean, good God. It's crazy. It's crazy. At this point, someone explained this to me like I'm a child. It's the revenue sharing, and that seems to be the biggest holdup. Yes. So why not meet in the middle and ask for 18 or 20%? Because at this point, not playing at all isn't profitable for either side. I said yesterday in my video, I think they settle around 17. Net. That gross revenue, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. I mean, seriously. The WNBA owners view it as a big risk that the WNBA only has one revenue-generating player and one player that draws big ratings. They're not going to lock themselves into a long-term deal unless others can prove market value. Multiple teams get 50 to 75% of their gate from 2 Caitlin Clark games. Let's just a big old fat heart right there. Boom. Boom. The players are obviously never going to get 27 plus gross revenue. They should shoot for 18 to 20% realistically. It's not what they want. It's a lot better than what the league is offering. Again, it's going to be net revenue. Jesus, it's crazy. The league isn't budging, and they probably shouldn't at this point. The union will need to sign the CBA or go ahead and strike and see what happens. I don't believe they have leverage they think they do. They've got no leverage. The players have no leverage in this. You know, they think they do. No, you've got one player that's got some leverage. One. And she's about to be a third-year player. This is wild. Still on a rookie deal. I mean, come on. Come on. This is hilarious. No season unrivaled can set up a 5x5 league instead. And what? Start it next year? They're already playing. I mean, come on. Clearly, the offer is offer at this point. Sign or strike. And a lot of people are telling the players, shit or get off the pot. If you don't like what's being offered, just go on strike. Just go on strike. I mean, come on. The WNBA players deserve 100% of league profits. That comes to a total of $0. Oh, man. The WNBPA is just playing around. Just take the deal already. Where F, the players are too hard-headed to accept their proposal. A strike is looming, and to be honest, not sure we are going to have a season. Wrap it up, put it in storage. Let's try again in 2027. I get where the league is coming from, given the attendance and viewership is primarily driven by a single player and team. They, again, the players started this cause too soon. They should have given it one good year. They don't understand the concept that relocation fees, expansion, etc., is not reoccurring revenue. David Sampson had a great analogy the other day. He said, if you're walking along, you pick $100 up off the street, and then you go to the gym and get a $100 gym membership with that $100. Well, that's great, except guess what? Are you going to find another $100 just laying in the street when your gym membership comes due next month? And I was like, boom, that is a great analogy, because that's what an expansion fee is. It's a one-time, you found it on the ground, it doesn't reoccur. But those salaries that come due reoccur, so you can't, and there's expenses that come out of that for the league too and the owners. And all that's being lost. It's like the play. Well, you've heard Natasha Cloud. I mean, there's no intellect. There's no actual processing of the numbers and where the league really is, and they still believe fans are showing up for them, and it's these players are completely, the word I keep seeing from fans, delusional and greedy. Tell me what you think. The fans are out. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.